What's happening, my fellow geeks on the internet? I'm TGun coming at you with another video. This time I've got a different sort of video. Today I thought I would start off like a little series of minifigures, which is custom LEGO cosplayers. So these two minifigures right here are actual cosplayers. One I've messaged online and the other one I've actually met twice at Supernova and Oz Comic Con, and I've also kept in contact with him. So basically I got Thor of Oz and also Neo Gotham Hero, otherwise Cameron. I've mentioned him before. He suggested that I do the Tim Drake Robin cosplay, which I ended up doing. But yeah, so I thought this series would be fun to do. I was going to have a couple more, but I have run out of some paints, like flat brown, so I couldn't really do like Fucas 1-on-1, like in his Red Hood cosplay, and you know, other cosplays that evolved like a flat brown color, so couldn't really do them, but I also didn't know what other minifigures to make. So yeah, I just thought I'd start off with two. You can leave suggestions for others in the future. Without any further ado, let's have a look at Thor of Oz. So first up, we've got Andrew, otherwise known as Thor of Oz. So this was, I would say, a pretty simple figure, but parts of it was pretty challenging, which I'll get to in a minute. Mjolnir, otherwise known as Thor's hammer, was basically made out of Thor's hammer piece, which I then painted up in a metallic grey colour. Then I just added a brown handle. The face, I used just the happy Lego Thor face from the Avengers Age of Ultron set, or the smiley face, because Andrew actually looks a lot like Chris Hemsworth, like when he's dressed up as Thor, so I decided to use his face, so I reckon it works. Then I painted up this blonde colour to go over the Qui-Gon Jinn hairpiece, which actually works a lot for this figure. Then I just used one of these fabric capes, so that way it doesn't get wrecked by the hairpiece. The torso is the LEGO official torso, which I was going to paint up my own sort of Thor torso, but then it would have just been a crappier looking version of this torso. So what I did, I just painted up the sides in a grey colour instead of having that blue colour, and it works out pretty nice. For the hips here, I used, I think, about 4 bits of electrical tape. I've got one electrical tape, if I get my pointer. I've got one bit of electrical tape hanging down there, and I've got 2 other bits that hang down. You kind of can't see it as it's starting to blend in, but you know, I still need to fix that up. Add some metallic gold maybe, but metallic silver, metallic grey maybe, but yeah, there's those bits there, and there's this other bit on top which goes over the 2 layers, and then I just painted some details, so the flat black running down on the outside there. And then I've just done some grey, which outlines at the bottom here and makes it look like that this detail is continuing down and around. So I reckon that looks really good, because on the camera here, you know, kind of like this, it kind of looks like that this is just continued down here and everything. But yeah, then I painted flat black legs, add some metallic grey knee pads, some dark grey on the top of the boots there. Dark grey going all the way around to outline the boots. So there they are on the back. Then I used some metallic grey on the sides there for the mesh detail, because metallic grey actually does work really well to give it that silver look, kind of silver look. Then I did 2 gauntlets on both sides. I did the red, and then I did the black outlined in metallic grey, as that works for him. So yeah, so that's basically Andrew, otherwise known as Thor of Oz, and I'm really happy with how this goes out. I might go up and fix up the legs and actually outline the parts of the tunic with some metallic grey, so that way it doesn't blend in as much. But yeah, that's basically it for Thor of Oz. So here we have Cameron, otherwise known as Neo Gotham Hero, and I made him in his Batman Beyond 2.0 cosplay. So this was actually a DCEU inspired cosplay. I think it was a little more challenging to make this guy over Andrew, but yeah, anyway, so what I did, I painted the torso and the arms in a darker grey colour, like in the Tamir dark grey colour, just to make it different, as in the reference photo that I was looking at, the pants were a different colour, were a little bit lighter. So basically, I painted in darker grey. I painted on the emblem there. Originally it was going to be electrical tape, but I couldn't actually add that. You know, I couldn't cut it up to shape, so I just painted it on, which still looks fine. Then I just added some details and whatnot. On the arms, I just did like the bat fleck kind of designed arms there. And then I just added the gauntlets with electrical tape. and painted them up. I probably need to fix up the sides there from the smudge, as I just noticed that then. But yeah, the belt, I used a round bit off a lever, which I then glued on, as well as some Lego Batman movie belt pieces to make the pouches. The legs, I've just got these straps which come down and around the legs, which he has. Then I just outlined some knee pads and painted on some black boots which go all the way around. The back, there's no details, but I did add this pack, which I'll get to in a minute. The cowl is just a 2012 Batman cowl, which I painted in black and I sculpted around the mouth. I then used a red head, like a plain red head, and then I just painted the bottom black. So there's that. So this pack was pretty simple. What I did was I used a neck brace, which I cut off the stud. Then I took an actual hood piece, like a wild style hood piece, which I then, so this is the actual thing. So I cut off the actual hood, and then I cut down the actual hood part just to make it a little bit more flat, turned it over and stuck it down. And then I used some Procreate to go around the outside of it just to fill in the gaps. And then I just added some electrical tape for some straps that he has. And underneath there's no detail. Then, because this pack was made as it does hold his wings. So if I lift it up and I grab the wings, I don't think he walks around cons with the wings just spread out all the time. So I made it so that way it would look like it's retracted. So this was actually just made out of electrical tapes. Basically follow the Minifigures tutorial of how to make electrical tape capes and trench coats, which I'll leave in the description below. So it was just a bit of paper, which I sketched out the outline. Then I put red electrical tape on one side, black on the other side, and went over in another black color, as I didn't like the look of the other black. So yeah, but that's his accessory. Other than that, that's basically it for Cameron. So let's go ahead and wrap up. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think of these cosplays down in the description below. I will leave a link to both Andrew and Cameron's Instagram, so you can go check them out. Other cosplays that I am thinking of making are Cosplay Chris, Infamous Harley Quinn, The Badge, JTS Cosplay, The Man of Silva, Fucas 101, and I think that's it for the moment. So if you have any other suggestions, let me know in the comments below and I can go check them out on Instagram or YouTube or something. But yeah, so let me know what you think of this series. I just thought it would be fun just to make some cosplayers, as cosplayers starting to become a more popular thing nowadays. So, you know, I just thought it would be fun just to do something different. But yeah, comment, like, subscribe, and share for more. Make sure you go check these two out. See you guys in the next video, which would probably be either my custom Apocalypse Deathstroke or maybe a Terminator minifigure or this guy if I end up finishing him. So yeah, other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Alright, see ya.